journey started with my son. He was diagnosed at 2.5, autism, global developmental delay. And I took a lot of time studying and researching his condition to looking for solutions because the doctors were telling me that it's not curable. And I believe that you can actually help by looking at what he's going through and then finding solutions to his health. So I came across Generation Rescue and an interview that was done by Katherine, who also did like a testimonial for stem cells, and she recommended stem cells. And so I started researching that. And I think any parent that is thinking about their child's welfare, that they'd want to get the information and want to research for themselves to make a decision. The medical field for Canada is a little bit behind. They're not really forward thinking on biomedical standards. They're more focused on medical. And that's what I found is that diet, supplements are very important for health, and it can actually change my child's behavior. And I actually can find that when he's off, it might be his diet or his supplements that I haven't been keeping up with, or too much pectin in foods, And so I researched stem cells. I spoke to the doctors there, and I wanted to do stem cells back when he was 2.5, but I didn't have the financial resources. And it was, family that was able to step up just recently. My son's 12 now. We did stem cells last year, and we've seen great gains in his behavior. He's starting to speak more. He's able to follow directions. He's learning to do things for himself, getting his own food, that kind of thing. So to me, we're back again for this year and hoping to keep up the recommendations that are given to us from the doctors on how to keep his improvement going. I'm excited for him. Well, it was my own research on finding about what stem cells was doing, and I was researching within Canada, and Canada is basically barely doing the clinical trials, and so it was mainly researching what can stem cells do and seeing the results from other children that have had stem cells. And it's just not in Cancun, but in other countries. My son received stem cells this year and last year. Well, just coming to have the procedure done, the staff were so caring and understanding and friendly that and also my interest in getting stem cells, I hidden my excitement about getting it done. Normally, procedures that I've had to have my son general sedated has always been stressful and a concern because I know he's going to wake up very upset and agitated. So that was my concern, but he was waking up in good spirits, and that tells me a lot about the kind of care. I think with the stem cells, his ability to speak has been really exciting for him, and being able to say what he wants to say, not everything he wants to say, but he's starting to say chicken and juice and things like that he hasn't been able to do. And his speech path at school said, we're going to teach you how to pronounce your words. And are you so that you, I know you really want to talk to your peers, and are you excited about that? And he excited, so that's huge. And being able to play with his peers together rather than off on the side has been a big change for him. I can't find anything to criticize about the staff and the procedures. It's just been, it's been totally different from going to any other procedures that my son has had to have. The staff here have been friendly and like a family, and they've answered questions whenever I've had them, even when I'm not. I've been here in Cancun. They've really helped with the whole process from when he was 2.5, when I was talking to the doctor about the procedure, to all the way through to finally getting here when my son was 12. They've been, answering questions easily throughout the entire time, like 10 years. So I can't even fathom to think of anything negative to say. Well, to give thoughts to a parent or guardian that's thinking about doing stem cells, I would say to gather the information, make a decision for yourself, because my son's pediatrician was warning about stem cells, but Canadian doctors are really behind on new science and research science. And for me, it was, what if?